Neno hili si hivyo. Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. Edwin Sifuna today held a very serious meeting. And that meeting was part of the fulfillment of a promise he made to Mama Ida Odinga. For those who follow the political developments in the Republic of Kenya, during the burial of Raila Odinga, Edwin Sifuna said this.
Nataka niseme hapa mbele yako baba, ya kwamba chama hiki ambacho umetuachia, mimi Sifuna sitakuwa baadhi ya wale ambao watachangia kuangusha chama cha Raila Odinga. Baba, because ODM is one of your biggest legacies, Your Excellency Baba, I as Sifuna will do everything in my power to keep this party united and together. Even in the face of open provocation, Baba, you know what I am talking about. You know why I'm saying that.
And we all know that after the burial of Raila Odinga, political war erupted in ODM party and two camps clearly emerged. One camp headed by Edwin Sifuna and another camp associated with Junet Mohamed. Basically, the pro-broad-based government camp and anti-broad-based government camp. And that war was threatening to end the unity of ODM party. So yesterday, Mama Ida Odinga celebrated Raila Odinga's 81st birthday. And Sifuna was invited to that event. And a lot of coded messages were actually sent to Kenyans during that event. But Mama Ida made this appeal to ODM members.
I want to end by appealing to those Baba left in the leadership of the party to reflect deeply and sincerely on his dreams for the party and for our country. Let us approach the problems of the party by always asking ourselves, what would Baba do under these circumstances? I guess your guess is as good as mine. I'm sure Baba would tell us, let us sit down and talk. And I'm sure that's my wish, to sit down and talk our differences. I thank you all for joining us to celebrating the life of Baba today. Nothing could be better than seeing you all here. Thank you very much, and may God bless.
And in response, Edwin Sifuna assured Mama Ida Odinga that he was going to follow exactly what Mama Ida had proposed.
I have listened to every word that you have said. And as I said at Mzee's burial, it will not be me to wreck Mzee's party. It will not be Sifuna. I made that promise to Mzee, and I want to repeat it here. The advice that you've given, Mama, I want to tell you, there is no one in ODM. It doesn't matter how many times, how badly you've insulted me. There is no one in ODM I will not sit down with. I want to give you that assurance. You have asked us to sit and talk. I am very prepared. It doesn't matter what has happened between us. As Mama has said, maybe I'm going to extend that olive branch because Mama now, wewe ndio huko. Umetuambia. Water under the bridge. It doesn't matter what you have said to Sifuna or how badly you feel about me. I am prepared to sit down and iron out our issues.
So today, Edwin Sifuna met with leaders associated with his camp. I want to read for you guys what Sifuna posted after that event, and particularly the people who are present at this event. This is what Sifuna posted. Sit, talk, tumeanza. Those were the exact words of Mama Ida Odinga, that you guys need to sit and talk. And Sifuna is echoing the same words. In this video, I want to reveal to you guys why this particular meeting is significant and why it was convened. But let me continue with reading for you this statement. Sit, talk, tumeanza. Governor Orengo, Honorable Namoit, Turkana South, Senator Moma, Senator Crystal Asige, Honorable Millie Odhiambo, Honorable Ruth Odinga, Honorable Babu Owino, Honorable Peter Imatwok, Honorable Ruben Dolo, Honorable Amos Wako, Honorable Amos Wako, Edwin Ngonga, and John Andiwo Mpesa. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this list, it clearly tells you the people who are in the same camp with Edwin Sifuna. Orengo is clearly the leader of that group. I've not known this guy is part of this group. I'm also surprised that Moma is part of this group. Crystal Asige, her presence there, you can't convince me. But I see the presence of Winnie Odinga. Millicent Odhiambo, one of the liberals in ODM party, but it's very hard to find Millicent Odhiambo in the same camp with Gladys Wanga. Then there is Ruth Odinga. For those who've been following Ruth Odinga, there are statements she has been making, including that if ODM party cannot produce a presidential candidate, then she is ready. So it tells you the direction. Honorable Babu Owino. I've always maintained on this platform that a ticket of Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna is lethal. That ticket can actually win in 2027. And if it cannot win, it can be real problem to the opponents. And there is Peter Emwatok. That's the majority whip, the majority leader, or is it the minority leader in the National Assembly of Nairobi? Then there's Ruben Dolo, former Makadara MP. And there is Amos Wako. Now, when you talk of Amos Wako, you are now talking of the old hand in ODM party. This is one of the trustees of the party. And when you talk of Edwin Ngonga, for those who might not know, Edwin Ngonga was one of the closest allies of Raila Odinga, and John Andiwo Mwai is also one of those close allies of Raila Odinga. So it means this camp clearly wanted to send a message. And that's exactly what I want us to analyze in this video. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I've received a lot of requests to talk about the ODM party, its future, and particularly the moves by the coastal leaders. I make a promise, if I'll not be able to do that video today, then expect it tomorrow by midday. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to reveal to you guys the objective why Sifuna convened this meeting. And for me, I see the hands of Mama Ida Odinga in this particular meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, let me read for you what Babu Owino posted after this meeting. We want ODM to call for NDC. It's time to take over the party leadership. Baada ya baba ni babu. Babu kwa sababu, bila babu tabu. So Babu Owino is revealing to us some hidden objectives of this meeting. And I'm coming with that analysis later after this because I don't want to combine them. But in this video, I want to explain to you guys, if you allow me, few minutes, why Sifuna convened this meeting. Number one, in my own estimation, I think Sifuna convened this meeting after the meeting he had with Mama Ida Odinga. He wanted to brief his camp on what they agreed on with Mama Ida Odinga. And for me, that's the most important aspect of this particular meeting. That's why Orengo was there. That's why Babu attended, because Sifuna has been trying so hard not to let Babu off. Even when ODM held its 20th anniversary in Mombasa, Babu Owino was not going to attend. Sifuna forced him to attend. That's why, in my view, Ruth Odinga was there. Why do you think Edwin Sifuna was invited to Mama Ida Odinga's event while Babu Odinga was missing? Why? The truth is, in that Mama Ida's event yesterday in Karen, Mama Ida Odinga expressed his confidence in Sifuna. And maybe he requested Sifuna, because forget about what we saw in public. We can talk about the hug, which was symbolic. We can talk about the cake, which again confirmed to us that Sifuna was actually the chief guest at that event. But the truth is, Sifuna needed to brief his side the proposal by Mama Ida Odinga. That's number one. Number two, and this is a warning to the other camp, because the other camp have always assumed that Sifuna and Orengo are lonely. What they did yesterday, what they did today, was to show that they are ready for this war. As a matter of fact, they exposed to the world that, unknown to you guys, we were ready. We have a national face. We have Ruth Odinga. We have Orengo. We have one of the older hands in ODM party, Senator Wako. We have an MP from Turkana. So it was a clear message they were sending. And let me confess, I'm actually surprised that they were ready with that lethal team. Number three, Sifuna wanted to show commitment to the unity of the party. This is a promise he made. And he also confirmed it yesterday. He wanted to show the other side that for us, we are ready. I'm committed. I can talk with my team. I'll be waiting to see how the other camp is going to react. And lastly, they wanted to show sign of goodwill to the other camp. And for me, that's important. The message is, us, we have our team. Now you have seen them. We cannot negotiate. You also prepare your team. Then you can come to the table. One thing I don't know, and I'm trying to imagine how it's going to pan out, and actually posted something about it on my Facebook page, is one, which camp will prevail? Because at the end of the day, ODM as a political party will have to decide. And the choices for me are now narrowed to only three. ODM party will have to decide to either sponsor a presidential candidate. Again, number two, they can decide to join William Ruto's camp. Or the third option is to join Rigathi Gachagwa's camp. Those are the only options. So if they will not be running, the choice will be between William Ruto camp and Rigathi Gachagwa's camp for ODM party. I don't know, but let us wait and see. And I want to leave you with this question. Do you think ODM party can sponsor a presidential candidate in 2027? Let us discuss. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.